Oh, hello, welcome to the Salty Boys Show. Alex and Joe, Joey and Alex, a fantasy football love story. Do, Salty Boys Show. Stay salty.
Oh, hello, Joe.
Hello.
What's up, you salty bitch?
Oh my God, want to salt me?
All right, so we are on to our first real episode. We have a lost episode already. It's never going to be seen on the internet. It's my fault. But we're going to do top 12 wide receivers. We're going to have a little late round snack, some big busts, and then we're going to do a jersey swap. Why don't you introduce your buddy's company and we'll get right into it.
All right, guys, we're going to stretch it out a little bit here. Sponsored by PHILLIP.
Stretch it out! Stretch it out! Stretch it out!
Pro athletes follow him, actually. PHILLIP, look him up. Mr. Daniel Ramsey. Whatever. Look at him. Anyways, this week we'll come up with something for him, but he hasn't sent me crap, so I'm just gonna freewheel it.
Freewheel it? Free ball it.
Free wheel, free ball, free throw it. Who cares? Free
okay,
kick.
well, let's talk about we were going to do 3 guys, but 2 of them got cleared. So Tucker Kraft, Daniel Jones, both got updates today that they should be good to go for week 1. But let's talk about your favorite running back. He's in your top 12. He's in my top 24. Big difference. Big buck. Bucky Irving.
3-yard line. In need of some offensive punch themselves, and this kid can run. Bucky Irving, he is quicker than a hiccup.
Formerly known as the dude. I think I'll tell you my player comp in a little bit. But week 4, foot, shoulder, came back week 13, was never the same. That whole Bucks team was banged up, though. So,
yeah.
Tell me why you love Bucky. Tell me why you love him.
Well, you're gonna hate it, Alex, but because we lost first week.
Oh, we don't have the whole bit.
We don't have the bit.
We don't have the whole bit. You have to reintroduce it.
Yeah, so like Bucky Irving, I think is a solid pass catcher, and when it comes to running backs, I think having a solid pass catcher out of the backfield very important. Bucky Irving coming off probably one of Baker Mayfield's best career years in a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alex. Last season, yeah. And
first half was amazing. I think first
guess who ruined it?
Who ruined it?
The Patriots.
Oh, okay. Well, did you watch any of the Netflix Quarterback?
So no, I got to. I keep meaning to watch it.
So Baker was messed up. Like he had a knee injury. He had his whole shoulder was just demolished from like week 9 on. So like he was playing like a cripple. Like it was not full, not the full bake, not the full oven. But I like Baker, so you don't have to talk me into Baker.
Well, and that's what it brings me to. Like Baker, he's gonna do a lot with his feet. He's gonna do a lot with his like dirt dog mentality. But I think he needs Bucky. I think Bucky comes off strong. I know he went slow. I know he had a hard time, but I think Bucky's gonna turn around. He's always been a solid running back. To have him in your top 24 is a little bit disrespectful, in my opinion. Where it sits in the top 24, I guess, is my question. But Bucky's a solid running back.
So my issue with Bucky is not that, he did it his rookie season. Amazing. Last year was his second season, hurt, didn't play great. He's a 5th round draft pick. We got to remember he does not have a lot of draft capital. Do you remember a player named PHILLIP Lindsay?
I do.
And I still see that burst when you hit that lane. Little spark, big thunder, then you fade away. Run, PHILLIP, run. Run, PHILLIP, run. One good year, then poof, you're gone. Run, PHILLIP, run. Run, PHILLIP.
Yeah, so PHILLIP Lindsay, undrafted, came in, took the league by storm, 1,000-yard rusher, great in fantasy, got hurt with similar injuries, was nothing the rest of his career. PHILLIP was undrafted, but I fear that like Bucky just doesn't have the prestige. So if he comes out the first 4, it's not, and he's not elite. I don't think it's I think it goes to an even split and more of a 1A, 1B with what's his name? With Kenny Gainwell, my boy, Kenny G.
I could see it happening. I'm not saying it can't.
Because you love pass catching, don't you? You love pass catching, correct? So, and what is Kenneth Gainwell best at?
Pass catching.
Pass catching.
But
So
what is
you know,
Bucky Irving? Bucky Irving's good at
at pass catching. But I'm just saying, if Bucky slips, running the ball.
run the ball. There you go.
Okay.
See,
Yeah. Okay.
and
Yeah. Okay.
I know it wasn't.
Bucky is a better runner. Bucky is
Yeah.
a better. I will not say he's not, but I probably have Bucky. I don't have it up right now, but I would say like 16, 17.
All right.
You had him at like 11.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's 5 slots away.
yeah, 5 slots a lot of guys for that elite. Like who else is in front of him?
That's what I'm saying. I'm in on Bucky at his draft cost because he's in the 4th, 5th right now. I'm cool with that.
I would like Bucky in my team if it came to it. I'd feel solidified.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of Bucky. I'm afraid. I do think he comes with some question marks and some consequence. But this is stretch it out. Do you think he's 100% week 1? No. Wow. Okay.
I think he's gonna be like a week 3 back to formation Bucky Irving. If you tell me week 3 is Bucks bye week, I'm gonna laugh.
I was gonna say we have
because I have not checked.
I wish we still had that because every single time it's week 10, so they have to go pretty long into the season for their bye week.
So week 3. I mean, does he suit up? I think he has a good chance of suiting up, but he plays probably like 30, 35. No, it's too high. 25% of snaps. Week 1.
I think he's week 100%. I think he plays. Okay. I think he plays the majority of the snaps. I don't think he has any issues. I fear how long he doesn't have issues for, because he's tiny. He's not huge. He's not a big back. So
yeah,
those defensive linemen, Joe, you've seen them. They're big. They're cute. They're right up your alley.
I mean, I don't know. Bucky Irving, I think, will be fine. Vita Vea, there's a little controversy going in Tampa Bay right now.
Where do you think he's going to go?
The Raiders.
I think he's going to go to the Raiders too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Raiders are really high on him, but
I just think the Raiders have a roster that can take him on. Because if you're the Rams and you have Aaron Donald coming back, you can't just take Vita Vea's fucking $40 million on.
Him coming back is crazy if he goes.
It's going to be disgusting. All right,
let's
so
get too
that's
crazy.
Bucky. That's Bucky. Tucker Kraft, we both love Tucker. Daniel Jones, I feel like you don't love Daniel Jones, but
I mean, he's on my sleeper team. I know it's the Salty Boys, but
we can still talk. In Dynasty, Daniel Jones is a factor, but in redraft, I'm not touching him.
And before Alex cuts this out, Alex did try to trade me for Daniel Jones. So whatever he says,
hey, I will always say who I'm trying to trade for. And I texted Dan Hutton and I said, I'm trying to get a dirty dog. I'm trying to get Darnold or Daniel Jones. And that's who I sent offers for. All right. So let's get into the meat of it. Let's get into the freaking the good stuff. Salty wide receivers, top 12. I've got the list in front of me. I'll edit it onto the screen. Number 1, Joe. Pretty easy.
We can go 1, 2 right after the rip.
Right off the rip.
You say 1. You say 1. I'll say 2.
Okay. So number 1 is Chase.
We have Chase. Number 2, we have Puka.
Which I think is a very, very even 1-2.
Yep.
I wouldn't flip them, but I wouldn't be mad if I got either one of them. Because I think Puka's probably going to be the wide receiver 1, and Jamar Chase just gets the volume to be wide receiver 1 every single year.
And do you trust, like, honestly, right now, and you're going to kill me when I say this because he's coming off MVP, but do we trust Matthew Stafford for another year? Because his arm is weird, and I know Puka's a good receiver. He separates a lot, but, like, I just trust Joe Burrow right now, in my opinion, more than I trust Matthew Stafford. So
I 100% agree. I think Stafford is so crafty and good, but that doesn't mean it's going to be 50 touchdowns every year. Mm-hmm. I think Joe Burrow, no matter what he does, he's going to throw 45 touchdowns, even if he throws 25 interceptions.
Yeah.
Stafford also, like, this is an outlier year for him at 38. Like, he's done really good things before, but he's never been like that elite. My only thing is like, it's Puka.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just that guy and like it doesn't matter. But like I would definitely just say like Burrow is that safety net. I think he's a way better safety net than Stafford because age and just longevity. Like because if Ty Simpson has to play, I'm not excited. But if Joe Flacco has to play, I'm ecstatic. I'll take Joey Fucko every day. Like
Yeah.
old grandpa, give it to me. Like I love it. And
Yeah.
I think with the season getting longer, you have to take
Yeah.
that into consideration.
One quick thing too is Joe Burrow. I feel like his presence outside the pocket is stronger than Matthew Stafford. I mean, I know the age is a big thing, but
Yeah.
I feel like the NFL has come down to a lot of like good edge rushers, a lot more edge rushers we've seen, bet more than like we've seen good linemen.
Well, and the
Come
older
out.
you get, you can't get away from those guys.
Right. And then, like, that's the thing. Like Joe Burrow outside the pocket, he can create more plays than a Stafford could. But trust me, Stafford's a good QB. I
No,
have my
Stafford.
dynasty.
No. Stafford's good. I don't think I touch him in redraft, but he's so cheap right now. I think he's
Mhm.
literally around 9-10. So if you boot quarterback, he's a great stack. If you want to like draft Puka and then try to stack him with Stafford, that's easy. You don't give
Raining
up anything.
MVP.
Alrighty. So number 3 is where we got a little disagreement, but not too much. I've got Amon Ra. You've got
JSN.
which is not too far. I've got JSN at
No.
4. And then you've got Amon Ra at 5. Wow, that rain is coming down.
Is it?
Ah, dude. So yeah, Amon Ra, I love how consistent he is. I love how the offense has not changed. He's been the wide receiver 3 the past 3 years in a row. It's not sexy, but it's easy. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I love him at don't get me wrong. I was thinking of him at 4. 4 is a good spot for him. The reason why I brought him down to 5 for me is mainly one thing only is the quarterback. And Goff really did not impress me last year. So I think Amon-Ra in my head is a top 4 wide receiver. But I don't think he's a top 4 with that QB behind. So that's what dropped me down.
I will not allow you to slander Jared Goff's name right now because I've got his stats up right here. And if these numbers aren't what you want for your wide receiver, then I don't know what you want because
No.
real quick. So let's just go to 2022. So let's do the past 4 years.
Are we talking Amon-Ra or are we talking Jared Goff right now?
You brought Jared Goff into this.
Yes, that's what I'm bringing him into. Yeah,
And then I'm just asking questions about who
he's
you're
a top
bringing
5
up.
wide receiver.
No, I get that. But like you said something about Jared Goff that triggered me. You
Okay.
said that he's not who you want for your wide receiver 1. Jared
No,
Goff.
no.
Yeah. You said that. I got it recorded.
Okay.
So 4,400, 4,500, 4,600, 4,500, 29, 30, 37, 34.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
What? Who?
That's Jared Goff.
I'm just saying Jared Goff he had a down year last year. How many interceptions did he have?
A down Joey, you're gonna look down, my guy. Down year was 4,500, 34 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. His lowest interception total in 5 years.
Okay, well then you got me good on that one. Maybe I misjudged Jared Goff, but
That's all I'm trying to say is don't disrespect the Goff.
yeah. So maybe I had a little boo boo on that one. But here's the thing. I think I'll just say my number 4 because I'm going to bring him into this conversation.
Go ahead.
So JSN number 3 I have, and I mean I think that's self-explanatory. And then CeeDee Lamb I have at 4. I think, and you have Jason at 4. What I think is CeeDee Lamb. How are you? I don't view if I just have CeeDee Lamb and St. Brown standing next to each other. I don't view Amari St. Brown better as CeeDee Lamb. So that's why. And I want to put CeeDee Lamb 4. So that's why I put CD above Amon-Ra. And CeeDee Lamb, I think, has a better QB behind the helm. Don't even start with me about Dak Prescott because I think Dak Prescott is one of the best. And I had to listen to me. Stop. I had to pause a draft to draft him. And it was the best decision I've ever made.
That's revisionist history. We paused the draft due to internet issues, and you auto drafted him, and you hated it, and then you still drafted him with that same pick. But
yeah, and he was MVP season.
Don't get me wrong. I love me some Dak. I want to talk about JSN before I talk about CD. JSN is one of my biggest worries in the top 5 because Seattle plays the hardest schedule of the season. They play in a very hard division, and Sam Darnold's got to do it again. And I know I would like Sam Darnold to do it again. I don't know if Sam Darnold can do it again. So
I agree.
So JSN to me, I am not afraid to pick him, but I am also making sure I get a very solid wide receiver too, just in case he like ends up having a really gross year.
Yeah. I'm still kind of
He was
butthurt
so
about
good.
my
He was
Jared
so
Goff
good.
take, but um no, JSN, he was really good. Like every time I turned the TV on, I feel like he was scoring. I like
Dude,
watching games this Sunday. It was like a touchdown. It's like some 50-yard bomb over to
it was
JSN. Like,
insane. It
I
was
mean, I will say in
insane.
the Super Bowl for the most part, and Stat King, you can correct me if I'm wrong
No,
here,
you're
but
right. You're right.
he was kind of a no show. I did think
Correct.
didn't he like hurt his leg like in the third quarter or something like that, or maybe it was the second quarter. I thought he went off. He went off the field and had some leg. I could be wrong on that, but I
He didn't
thought he was.
dominate.
Nah, he was.
He
He
didn't
was. I
dominate.
mean, Kenneth Walker obviously dominated that game,
Ken
but
Von Walker, don't even get me started. Love him. But
but yeah.
so yeah,
I feel very
JSN
confident in my top five.
shaky with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's just got to prove it to me. Like how you want Jared Goff to prove it to you, I need Sam Darnold to prove it to me.
Well, he proved it to you last year. He won a
Yeah,
freaking
he
Super
did.
Bowl.
Yeah, he was nasty. And then CD, I don't have much to say. I love CD. CD could easily be my 4 or my 3. Like
Mhm.
I would have no. That's the thing about 3, 4, 5. I have no issue with them in any order. It's the
Well,
same
one
thing
through,
as like that's the tier for me. It's Puka, Chase in that tier, and then it's Amon-Ra, JSN, CD in that next tier.
dude.
That's how I feel.
If you look at it, until we get to like 11, which we will obviously, like we have the same like
It's
top.
pretty close in tiers.
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
top five, we have the same guys. It's just kind of jumbled around at 3, 4, 5, but that's about it.
No, like if you if you break everything up into threes, like we pretty much have the same 3 in each category. But we have a tie right here. So why
We
don't
do.
we count it down? 3, 2, 1.
AJ Brown.
Let's fucking go. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
I
People
can't wait, Joe.
people don't realize how important this pickup. This is one of the
This
biggest.
is huge.
This is one of the biggest like wide
Biggest
receiver
since
names
Randy
the
Moss.
Patriots. Randy Moss, you're taking my words away. You're
Biggest
stealing
since
my.
Randy Moss.
You're stealing my comp time here.
I hope I steal
Yeah.
your heart.
Yeah.
Dude, I love this.
We shouldn't be that much of homers though and talk about it much because I think this is just like one of
No.
those where it's like Chase at 1, AJ Brown's at 6. So just let's move on.
No, I'm going to touch on it really quickly
All right.
because if AJ Brown was on the Eagles, AJ Brown would not be my number 6 wide receiver.
I hate Jalen Hurts. Sorry, Jalen Hurts.
And I think I would have AJ more towards the 9, 10, 11 range if he was on the Eagles. I think that's the only thing we should talk about quick is Drake May is a much better passer, much higher volume. Diggs had 1,000 yards last year playing like 60% of the snaps. Like AJ Brown's going to be an absolute fucking beast.
And
I can't wait.
I mean, for unforsaken reasons, he's not even signed yet, but still, I think some team should sign him. But
I think he goes to the Commanders. I don't think Ayuk goes to the Commanders. I think Diggs will.
No, I meant I was talking about Diggs. I think Diggs.
Yeah, me too. I think Diggs will go to the Commanders. Not Ayuk.
I think Diggs. Oh, you said Ayuk. Sorry, Diggs. I think goes to the Commanders or Ravens. That's my prediction. But
ooh, Ravens.
I mean,
don't mind that. I don't mind that. Okay. So AJ Brown 6, and then let's talk about 7, 8 because we've got them flipped. I have Drake London, Nico Collins. You have Nico Collins, Drake London, and they're very similar to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. After kind of looking at it hard, like I could easily flip flop them.
My only reason Nico's ahead of him is quarterback. I don't love Stroud, but he's a more consistent factor than whatever.
London.
Yeah.
London's above. Sorry, yeah, London's above Nico. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
For you.
For me.
So yeah, I think
I should have flipped it. I should have flipped it.
Oh, so you say I'm right?
Yeah, you're right. I should have flipped it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, no, and you actually just said it right there. I don't love CJ Stroud, but I love him more than obviously the helm at Atlanta. So I that's why I went Nico. I just think CJ Stroud's a better overall passer. Plus, like you don't know what's going on in Atlanta right now. You know, like
no, you have no idea.
Who's the one? Like I don't know. Like not the one receiver, but the one quarterback. Like who's QB1?
So this reminds me of, and I don't want to say this, but like Drake London kind of reminds me of Justin Jefferson last year because going into the season, we were unsure about quarterback play. But we're like, no, he's so good. He's dominant. He's so good. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
I don't like Penix. I kind of hope it's Tua. But either way, that's scary to have attached to your wide receiver one. So yeah,
I would love if it's Tua, but
I'd prefer Tua. So let's go to 9. It's a tie. Say it.
Devontae Smith.
Devonta Smith. Yeah, I don't love Jalen
Easy wide
Hurts,
receiver
but
one. Wide receiver
yeah.
one. I mean, he's gonna get the targets. He's gonna get the catches.
The volume will be there.
To
no
what
matter
volume? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To like the volume's gonna be there, but to like what conversion catches he gets, whatever. Because
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is, I think he's like he in my eyes, like for accuracy wise, he is like just above Tua, and it's close. Like it's not even.
That's crazy.
It's not even like
that's crazy.
I like Devontae.
And he's, he's a number 10 overall pick in the 2021 draft. Like he has high draft capital. He just got put on a team that already had AJ Brown or was getting AJ Brown and has what you just said is the second worst quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, he still got volume last year when AJ Brown was on the team. I know AJ Brown got like no volume sometimes, but
it was a bizarre year. It was a bizarre year for the Eagles, man. That was one of the toughest teams to watch. It made no sense. So 10, 11, 12. Let's go to 10. I've got Tet. You've got Pickens.
Pickens, yep.
You've got Tet at 11. So let's talk about those three because I've got Pickens at 12. I love Pickens. I do Pickens
too, and it stumped me to put him at 10, but I had to just because I know CD like it was usually like Pickens or CD. Pickens, I feel like in my eyes, from a naked eye, like not stat king wise, but from a naked eye, I do think Pickens at times showed more like value and more volume at times than CD during games. But either way, like the year Pickens had, that I'm really curious to see what the defenses do to guard them, like what kind of set they do. Like it's going to be hard to double one or the other because you double one, others going to be open. So that's why I think Pickens is a good value pick as a top 10 receiver. Now I wouldn't say value pick, like he's a star.
I think the issue is like CD was hurt last year, so we had a lot of games where there was no CD and Pickens went off. I agree with you with the eye test. Like Pickens matches the Dallas offense so well in the up and down, the north and south. Like, and Dak throws one of the best deep balls in the game statistically. So like that matches the game so well. But I do think volume will still always be CD, and that's why we have him so high up there. But I think there's going to be so much volume that it does not matter. Like, and every year there's one team that has 2 wide receivers in the top 12. And most years people say it's going to be Chase Higgins. A lot of times people thought it was Amon-Ra, Jamo Williams. This year I think it's Pickens CD, and we agree on that. The only reason Pickens is 12 for me is because he's the 2, and the other 2 guys ahead of him are the 1s. That's the only reason I got.
And also, dude, like Dak Prescott is averaging like 34, 35 passes a game. So like you got to realize like if there's gonna be, it's gonna be Pickens.
The pie is big. The pie is
that's
huge.
why I had to put Pickens in there,
which I think is a good argument.
12. I know you have my 12, and which I also think is a good argument. We're like being friends today, which is weird, but like
no. But this is the whole point where we're on the same page. But I do think the argument between my 10 and your 10, Pickens and Tet, is the pie. I worry with Bryce Young. I worry with the Panthers offense. Is the 1% on that team even close to the percentage that Pickens is going to get on Dallas? Like, we don't know, because Bryce Young could throw for 2,000 yards and 19 touchdowns. Like, it could be worse. It could be 11 touchdowns. Like, I think Bryce Young is ass. I just think it's the same thing with Devonta
I liked
Smith.
him last year, but he was fun to watch.
He's a child behind the fucking line. Him, Kyler, all the midgets can go. Oh my god! I like
it when he finally got like a decent receiver, and like Ted's only going to grow. So I'm arguing in your defense because Ted at 10, like I don't mind that because Ted showed last year that he can be that guy.
I just worry there's no
if
growth.
Bryce is on. We're right. If Bryce isn't on, though, I totally get it.
Oh,
You have
I
a
hate that
solidified
midget.
QB in Dallas, which is why I went with Pickens at 10 and two of the Cowboys in my top 12. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's get on. I got number 11. I have Zay Flowers. You
This is
do
one I had
not have Zay Flowers on your top 12. So let me
this is one I
start with
had
it.
big question mark on. So I'm really excited.
Let me start with it, and then you can ask your questions. Zay Flowers last season, wide receiver 7. It was not fun. It was not sexy. But
Mm-mm.
if we're talking just percentage of targets, percentage of the passing pie, he gets enough to be a wide receiver 1. And it's not fun. He's not an end zone target, but I do think he'll always volume himself to being a wide receiver 1. I don't want to draft him as my wide receiver 1, but I
No,
think
me
he
either.
finishes. I think he finishes as 1. So like I love, like, if you go one of the top dudes and then you have the opportunity to get Zay late in the second or early in the third, I think he's a great wide receiver too, because he's just
Mhm.
gonna be the boring points, which you have to have. You have to have stability. And I think Zay is a great stabilizer, even though
Yeah.
he's a Ben Boomer bust, but I do think he's stabilizing on that team.
I get what you're saying. I think I've had too much time with the Zay Flowers experiment in my fantasy
Okay.
teams
Your
that
flower's just not blooming.
it's just like I've given him so many chances, and like you have Lamar Jackson in the back there, who is, probably we can do QBs again. We can do QBs maybe next week or
Oh,
something.
we're
But
doing, yeah. We got to finish out the positions.
I will say Lamar Jackson. I won't give you the number, but he's obviously in my top 12. Duh. I mean, but I
Oh,
just, I
oh,
just
so
don't.
worried.
I just don't think. I don't. Lamar's been pissing me
Oh,
off
and
lately.
guess
So
what? Bryce, not in mine.
Bryce Young is not going to be in mine either. So there's
No.
a yeah.
But yeah, so Zay, not sexy, but I think worthy of being in the top 12.
Yeah.
And I got Pickens at 12. Why don't you now you talk about your 12, because
So
I just got off this express and I do not want to ride the ride again.
so I'm very surprised I didn't see him in your, and I think maybe because you have fantasy woes from him, but I just got Justin Jefferson has to be in the top 12. I kind of feel insulted I had to put him at top 12 in the 12th spot because I think he's one of the best route runners in the game. I mean, just
Doesn't
last year,
matter.
Alex, just last year we were talking about Chase and Jefferson at 1 and 2. You have
Doesn't
freaking
matter.
JJ McCarthy throwing him. The guy sucks. At least now we get Kyler Murray throwing him the ball, and
We don't even know that.
he'll be throwing the ball to him. Do you think JJ McCarthy's going to beat Kyler Murray out?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You're
Okay. So I don't care. Justin Jefferson is the greatest route runner in the game right now.
okay.
Period. End of sentence. He has the worst quarterback room outside of the Cleveland Browns. I think Kyler Murray is completely washed. That boy, get him a new Fortnite dance, get him a new Call of Duty controller. Hate him. He cannot see over the line. He's afraid to scramble now. When he scrambles, all he does is fall to the ground. He's terrible. He's a terrible, 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 terrible replacement.
Wow.
And JJ McCarthy isn't much better. And I do think 9 wins the job. And I think that's going to be the
Now,
worst case scenario. I think 9 wins the job. And I think Justin Jefferson finishes as like the wide receiver 19.
we've been seeing it in sports so much lately, and about sport too, like NBA, whatever. But all the big names have a say in what happens, and I
And I
think
say he's going to ask for a trade.
no, that's fine. He's still going to be a top 12 wide receiver wherever he goes.
Only if he
Okay.
goes, no.
What? Okay, so if he
No.
joins, so if he joins
No.
the
Hey,
Green Bay Packers, if he joins
No.
the Green Bay Packers, top 5.
Top 5.
Okay, all right.
Top 5.
It's
Jordan
insulting.
Love.
You don't even have him in the top 12. It's insulting.
Well,
That's just insulting.
because you want to know what I have him as. I have him as my overall wide receiver bust.
I know
think
you do.
I think he's the biggest bust of this draft. And I don't hate Justin Jefferson. I hate the Vikings
You're just
quarterback
gonna
room.
ride that right to the end, right? You're not even gonna get off. So when he does do good, are you gonna admit to get off, or are you just gonna?
So when I draft him on August 29th, we'll replay back this clip every time I have to
Perfect.
name my lineup. But
I see
I'm
what you're doing. You're
saying
just scaring everyone away.
no. So a lot of times in drafts, if I have the 12, that is the slot where his ADP is. I'm taking AJ Brown there
AJ Brown.
over Justin Jefferson at
Oh,
112.
okay.
So say you're at 112 and I'm gonna name five guys. And
112. Okay.
we're gonna pretend all the running backs have been taken, all the good ones. So you got Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown, Nico Collins, Drake London, and a list, those four.
Who am I? Well, I'm taking AJ Brown probably
Okay.
because
And then
because well, I'm quarterback, and but
that's all I need to
if you,
hear.
okay, no, but if you want me, who am I picking second in that
Yeah.
order? Is Jefferson.
And see, I think I wouldn't I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. I think
Those
my
two
whole
other
thing with
guys,
Jeff,
I don't know. Those
but
guys are
but those are
good.
that's the ADP right there, and AJ Brown's the lowest in ADP.
But people are going to be wondering what the heck we made this list for. But honestly, it's the volume thing, in my opinion, is what we chased here. And
Yeah,
like Jefferson's obviously going to be number wide receiver one in Minnesota, but I don't think he brings in the catches. I don't think he brings in the yards because if number 9 wins that job, Alex, I'm not watching a Vikings game and I'm not even touching the Vikings on my. This is sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. Get your free bet in.
I so
Not
this is
doing
gonna
it.
this is gonna sound bad, and I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm gonna name my red flags of the first round of the top 12 that we got right now.
Red flags. Okay.
And I think our formula, like you were just saying, this has been a volume based formula, but it also has been how much is your quarterback going to bring to the pie? Like, how big is that pie going to be? So, guys like JSN scare me because I don't know how big Sam Darnold's going to do it.
Devontae Smith.
Devonta Smith scares me. Jefferson scares me. London scares me. Those and Nico, those five guys scare me. I love JSN. I love him, but he scares.
Did you say Tet? Because Tet too, like he
Yeah,
can every bird. But
yeah.
I mean,
Pet's
if
ADP is a little further back though. His risk is sort of built in. He's behind that like second tier of running backs, or like in that second tier of running backs. Those other guys are all at that first like. No, but I'm saying in the draft.
Oh, second tier of running backs. Gotcha.
Yeah, because like all the wide receivers that we were just kind of naming, they're all like at the beginning of the second round and of first.
Mm-hmm.
So Joey, give me your honorable mentions, just who you want to talk about.
My honorable mentions: DJ Moore. I talked to him about last week before Alex lost the video, and I love DJ Moore in a Bills uniform.
In the new Bills uniform.
Well, the new one. So the new one, I was talking to someone about today. I like the color of the uniform. I hate the helmets.
Helmet
I don't know.
Sucks.
Don't know what they were doing with that.
It's like
one.
they like edited it wrong. All right, now talk your shit. Talk about who you want to talk about. Other than
who
are you just talking about? DJ Moore.
Oh, DJ Moore. So I like real quick. DJ Moore. Obviously, he's with a top 3 QB. Oops, sneak peek. Next week for next week, and he, I think he showed like a little bit of spurts, kind of. I guess I think I traded him to you. Maybe
You did.
I forgot.
You did.
DJ Moore. He showed spurts with Caleb, and then Caleb just like decided he fucking hated DJ Moore. So I mean, that was about it for that. And then so I think DJ Moore is going to be good in Buffalo. So I think I don't really have to explain much more about that. I think he's just going to be good.
I full-heartedly disagree. I am a DJ Moore hater, but I will say he won me a few weeks after you traded him to me. He had a couple really big 2 touchdown games, but I think DJ Moore is a bust. And are you high on Marv? Did I see that?
I am high on Marv. I have him as an honorable mention. Marvin Harrison, I feel like got dealt bad hand from a midget who didn't want to be in Arizona, and then a guy who
Wait.
is a future is a future not future. Go ahead, go ahead. I know,
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
I talk shit about Kyler or
Yep,
whatever or
yep, yep, yep,
whatever. But
yep.
what I'm saying is Kyler Murray did not want to be in Arizona. I think Kyler Murray is a decent QB. Is he a top 10? Probably not. But I think Kyler
So it's
Murray,
situation, not player.
yeah, he did not want to be in Arizona. And
Who
then
does?
Jacoby Brissett, I guess. I mean, but
Yeah, I mean,
maybe Beck will win the job. I don't know.
I like Marv. I like Marv. I just,
Yeah.
I like what my wide receiver 2s and 3s to kind of be on teams that are always playing from behind.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who I'm hot and bothered by?
What?
And I almost put him in my top 12.
Lad McConkey.
No, he's white though.
Cooper Cup.
No,
I don't know. Who are you talking about? What?
Alec Pierce.
Oh, Alec. Ew, dude. No, get the heck out of here. That's crap. That is
When he
gross.
finishes wide receiver 9 on the season, clip it.
Yeah,
Clip
okay,
it.
clip it because it's not
Clip
going to
it.
happen. He's overpaid, and I'm so happy the Patriots didn't go and get him.
Clip it.
Lad McConkey is one of my honorable mentions. I mean, off
like
year last
Lad.
year.
I like Lad.
Herbert's going to figure it out. They got their offensive line back. I think he'll be fine this year.
I love the Chargers this year.
And I have to have some comedy in this, and that's why I went Garrett Wilson as number 4 honorable mention. But I mean,
that's volume.
Yeah, it's fucking wide receiver.
He's going to get
1.
150 targets. I mean,
Yeah.
35 of them will be catchable, but I like all those guys.
What did you just say? What did you just say? You just said something just I don't know 30 seconds ago. You said what was what you said? Damn it.
Alec Pierce.
Oh, you like wide receivers who are playing from behind. Garrett Wilson's always going to be playing from behind. So I think he's a good wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. If you can get him, not wide receiver 3, probably wide receiver 2.
If you could get him wide receiver 3, if you went like say you had the 1.
Yeah.
It'd be tough. You'd have to go like super set. You'd have to go.
Okay, let's just stick with wide receiver 2. Wide receiver 2, I think
I love wide receiver 2s and 3s playing from behind. You like running backs that catch the ball. That's our cheat codes.
And no one's going to understand the bit because Alex lost the video.
We can redo running backs and just have a whole other conversation about it. All right. So jersey swap.
Jersey swap time. Red and blue, silver and gold, boring or bold. Jersey swap time.
Have the photo of us with so each week we're going to pick an era of jerseys or a specific style, and we're going to swap them. This week Joe wanted to do the rivals from last year, and Joe, which one did you choose and why?
Can I explain? Okay, I have to say, can I explain myself?
Yeah, explain yourself.
So I picked the nor'easter jersey from the Patriots, and
Boomer.
I know, no, exactly. I knew I was going to go there, but I had an outside opinion today. I asked somebody hates the Patriots, and they told me that their favorite was the Patriots. So I'm going to tell you just too quick. I'm not going to spend much time on this, but the other jersey I think I like the best besides the Patriots is the Dolphins. And
the midnight Miami ones.
The Jets boring plain, the Bills boring plain. I guess the Seahawks one is like okay. But other than that, I don't even like really care about the other people who had rivalry jerseys because I think they're all just stupid and didn't really bring anything extra. Like you've never seen that colored jersey from the Patriots. I like that.
No, I like the slate blue. The slate blue's nice.
Right. And then you look at like okay, Dolphins were black. Cool. They're number 2. The Jets, black. They've had black jerseys. The Bills, white. They've had white jerseys. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of like boring all the way around. So that's why I like the Patriots. Alex,
okay. The devil wears Prada, my guy. Shit, dude. I have Seattle, and I like them because I like the colors. That's about it. I do like Miami's. Now that I have Miami's up, Miami's are nice with like the teal and the black.
Yeah.
But everyone else's were ass. Do you remember the
You think the
Cardinals
Patriots
ones?
were ass?
No, I just said I liked yours.
Okay.
Everyone else's the Cardinals ones that had like the poop speckles on them. That one's terrible. That one's terrible.
Wait. I gotta pull this.
Have
up.
you not
Hang
seen
on.
that one? Pull the
I don't know
Cardinals
if I
one up.
have.
It literally
Arizona.
looks like you like let out a wet one right onto a jersey.
Like I'm gonna do at your house on draft day.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get our plumbing fixed. You
Is
see
that your
it?
house, right?
Yeah, it's at my
Oh,
house.
yes, I
Those
do
are
remember
terrible. Those are terrible. Your whole
Ass.
screen's white. Your whole
Okay.
screen's white. I'll throw them up there. I'll put you in one and covered in mud.
These. Ew. Those I think we said it in the first video Alex lost, but their last draft we had at my house, and I had a guest appearance. I had a nice bat from my gift flying through the house while we were
hell
drafting.
yeah. Salty the
And
bat.
I'm pretty sure Alex drafted Alex Pierce the next pick. So
No,
I
I didn't get my guy. I'm gonna draft Alex Pierce this year, and I'm gonna draft Justin Jefferson. I'm gonna
Hope
get
you
both
do.
my guys. I'm gonna get
yeah, I
both.
hope you do. I hope you do. Make it wide open for us.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So next week we're gonna be doing quarterbacks, or we'll revisit running backs. We'll talk about it, and we'll think of the next era of jerseys. I think we should do '90s jerseys next week.
You guys are gonna hate me, but yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Yeah, I knew. All right, Joe. Any closing remarks?
Just get
Stay
ready.
salty.
Oh
fuck! I gotta see you this weekend.
Can you blur a or beep something out when I say it? Like, can you
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
What part am I bleeping?
the pussy and the vagina, probably, or just leave it. But I kind of want to keep my job. Maybe just cut that whole part out. I don't know.
I'll bleep it and then I'll just send it to the chat. Oh, all right, Joe. Adios, bitch.
All right. Love you guys. Salty's out. See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Pew, pew.
Hello, Salty Boy Show. Alex and Joy talking smack and slapping ass. It's a fantasy football class. Salty Boy Show. Alex and Joe. Joy